Hey guys, welcome back to Aggressive Aries channel, and I'm your girl Shawnee. Today we're talking about my family Chantel. Loose lips sink ships. That reminds me back in elementary school with Sister Virginia, and she used to say that all the time. And I'm like, is Sister Virginia telling us not to be a snitch? Or is she just telling us to be quiet? I don't know, but either way, as always, bunch of drama in my family Chantel. Yes, I live for this show. I feel like I say that a lot. If you hear my neighbors in the background stomping away, I'm sorry. I'm trying to manifest my own house. That's next because I can't take it anymore. It's like boom, 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 boom. Anyway, but that's not going to get in the way of me recording my video. Okay, so we start off in the Dominican Republic with Nicole, and the last time we saw them, her mother was kicking her out, and her boyfriend that's married. And so basically, Nicole found a friend who's out of town, and they stayed there, waking up together. And she apologized about her mom, and I'm just like, girl, your mom probably right. Your mom is probably right. I don't know why you apologizing so soon. I mean, I can see why, because you're a little embarrassed, and it happens. Like, but that's what your mom's supposed to do. She's supposed to protect you. So leave your mom alone. So let me break off back in Manila. Thank goodness, because I really don't care about that relationship with the married man. Like, come on, get a divorce. Um, Back in Manila, we start off with Pedro and Chantel, and Pedro's excited because he is a groomsman, and Chantel's like, actually, you're a best man. She made both you and River the best man, and I was like, ooh, I wonder how River feels about that, because it's like, you should have just made your brother your best man, you know what I'm saying? But he was probably being inclusive and trying to keep the drama at bay, because I don't know. But either way, Pedro was happy to be either one. You know what I'm saying? So he's just like, I'm part of the family, so this makes me feel good. And then Chantel says that later her and the girls are going to go shopping, including Anjanette, are going to go shopping, and then later get some drinks and meet back up. We cut to Chantel, and she's meeting up with her friends at the flower shop. They're talking about what's been going on in America, and Anjanette's just like, she breaks down and just says it's not as good as I thought it would be, and like she cries at night, and they argue a lot, and she actually confirmed for me that Chantel was kind of in the middle of all this, like not in the middle because she wants to be in the middle. It's because River's telling her one thing and going back to the mom and saying another thing. But it's like River saying one. I mean, not River. Sorry, River. I'm sorry, River. I did not mean to say you. Royal is telling Chantel one thing and telling Anjanette one thing. It's like a cluster. And I'm just like, Royal, who are you? Like, who is this Royal? He's starting to become a royal pain in my butt. Okay? So she also said Royal is different in America. He has a temper. He's also been going on social media, searching for new girls. He's looking at his ex pages. She doesn't think Royal didn't think that the baby was his. Like, she just let it all out. Like, Anjanette was just like, I don't really talk to nobody. My friends ain't in America with me, so I'm just going to tell everybody what's happening now because I need help. Like, I want both of our families to come together so it doesn't make it seem like I'm attacking him, but at the same time, I'm scared to talk about things with him alone. Like, that is a red flag, girl. Like, if you feel like you can't talk to your man about some stuff that's going on in your house, you don't need to be with him. Like, you just don't. And then she also said she put a tracker in her phone, so she ain't that dumb. Okay. Um, so Anjanette was supposed to be going dress shopping with Chantel and the mother and sister, and at the last second, she decided that she was just gonna send them an address. She sent them shopping by themselves. The dresses were actually really pretty, but I was just like, girl, you just gonna send them by themselves? Like, that's not right. Like, you could at least showed up for that. But I just think maybe she was having an anxiety attack, and that's why she couldn't, because she was bringing up too much stuff and just didn't feel comfortable. And also, now that we know that she thinks they're crazy because that's what Royal's been telling them. Okay. I mean, so Royal took the boys shopping for, I forget what they're called, but for custom dresses in the Philippines to get married in. And of course, Royal needed a 3X, Pedro needed a smaller one, and you could just see how, um, you could just see River. Like, I know River is not happy about this. Like, I read people's faces. Like, watching these shows is like, you can, like, either there's some great actors or I'm just good at reading people. It's one or the other. So, and then eventually he just says, it's a slap in the face. Because he feels like he should be the sole best man. And I'm like, I totally agree. I agree with you, River. Like, now, I have 3 sisters, so each one is gonna have to be a different role. I have a married one, I have an unmarried one, and I have a gay one, so they're all gonna have different ways. So my sister might even be my best man. I might have a best man as a woman. It's possible, because I don't want my sister to dress in a dress if she doesn't want to, you know. Um. So the girls were out at the mall. They liked the dresses. The mom was cute in that dress. I felt bad for Winter because nothing really was her size, but I don't know why they didn't go dress shopping for her in America when we had things for her size. That didn't make any sense. Like, did you set her up to get her feelings hurt? Like, why did y'all do this? Why'd y'all do that? Don't do that to that baby. You already know she already wants to get the surgery, so why make her feel worse by bringing her to the itty bitty dress committee? So, the boys are going to get beers while their dresses are being fitted. And the dad bounces out, like, bye guys. And Pedro's like, oh, the wife doesn't let you do nothing. I thought that was a little odd too, but I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to leave it alone. Bye, Dad. Probably best idea you get out of here, because who knows what's about to happen. So, Pedro asked Royal about the tracker on his phone, and he's like, yeah, she put a tracker on my phone. And I'm like, people really put trackers on their mates' phones? Like, I didn't know you could really, like, why would you do that? Why don't you just be a regular person and follow him? Like, no, don't be a stalker, that's crazy. Um, but anyway, River just cried during this whole entire convo because I don't think he is happy with any of this scenario. Like, he already feels like the third wheel is just, he's just not happy. I don't think these River nor Winter really want to be in the Philippines. I think they just came along because they had to. These poor kids. Back in the DR, Nicole decides that she wants to introduce her new novio. Her married boyfriend, which would make Nicole a mistress. Yeah. So she introduces him to her friends. And I'm just waiting for Karima. I'm like, come on, Karima, let's go. Karima's like, yeah, he's married. I was like, yes, I knew. And she was pissed. And then Nicole was like, well, what kind of friend are you to bring up that he's married? A good one, because all of us would be against this, because you're gonna look stupid at the end of the day. And that's what friends don't want you to do, is look stupid at the end of the day. If your friend knows that's like, why wouldn't you just wait till he's separated? So we should say because whatever he does to you, he will do to you. Whatever he does with you while he's with this woman, he will do to you. You know what I'm saying? So just wait it out. Like, it's not that deep. If he wants to really be with you, he will wait and he will find you. Okay? But you could find a better man than a cell phone manager. So, but why did he really have on a blazer that said the night is ours? Why? Just why? Why? The night is yours. I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. I was like, the rest of this trip is about to go downhill. If you gotta wear a blazer that said the night is ours, You already know you ain't hers. Like, you on borrowed time right now. So they girls finally meet up. Chantel and Winter finally meet up with Anjanette and her friends. And of course, the questions just start immediately. And I'm just like, gosh darn, what is this, a game show? Like, who has the most grimiest questions? Like, she's like, I heard you were talking to other American guys. Um, it was a mess. And, okay. So when they got there, they had a round of shots for the girls. And Chantel ordered a Long Island iced tea. I don't think anybody else had a drink. So, fast forward to when the guys get there. They all have a shot. So, I'm assuming that's shot two. However, I don't know. We don't know what they did, if the cameras were off or on. I don't know. So, in my mind, I'm like, okay, that's two shots, one drink, and she's only halfway through. Royal asks if everyone is okay. Anjanette starts asking questions to Royal because she feels safe now. So she wants to know these answers. She wants to know about this American guy that she's been talking to. And then Royal says that Chantel's been drinking too much and that she's just running her mouth and she's just lying. So now, and you can just see like this small face on Royal's face that he knew he said it. Pedro asked Anjanette about the tracker. Anjanette said, yes, I put a tracker because he had been lying. He had been looking at 3 girls' page, his exes and somebody else. And then he said that Royal said that Anjanette is lying. So I'm guessing all females are liars for Royal. Is that what's going on here? Because that's what it seems like right now. And then Anjanette said, all right, put up, shut up. Show me the American guy, and I'll show you the girls. You should have saw Royal's face. Because you know he been looking at girls' pictures right then and there. Like, I wish I could just pull these little pictures up and show you what I saw. But you can tell the moments that he was lying. And I'm just like, dude, like, you gotta be a better liar than that. And it's like, the fact that he was just, like, dissociating off into the distance. I'm like, and I know dissociation. I don't know if he's just like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna kill it. I don't know if I want to be mad. I don't know if I'm angry. He just had like that face that makes me worried. And then I just saw all the things that could possibly be happening while he's home alone with this girl when she's asking these questions. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks, you know? I didn't like the fact that she had to ask these questions in front of people to get a real response. And then she asked why he doesn't think the baby was his. And he tries to walk over to her and he like tries to hug her, but she's just like, no, get away from me. And then the friend came in and actually defended Anjanette. Thank gosh, because I'm like, finally, somebody defend this girl. And she's like, oh, so you calling my friend a liar? And he just walks away. And I'm like, oh, Lord, Royal. Oh, Royal. You the liar in this one, aren't you? You've been lying on every female. You've been lying to every female. You're just making yourselves look really bad right now, Royal. I don't even know what to tell you right now. And it's just like, sorry, there was some big noise in the background. Like, there was just a lot going on in this scene, and it's like I wish they didn't have to do this on camera, but supposedly you have to be very open about what's going on in your life on camera, and it's just like you can just see like everybody learning that this situation was not what they thought it would be, you know. So then, Anjanette basically told him that he can go home and she can stay here. He was done, and he's about to start a fight with the crew. Well, now I can't wait to see next week. Next week we got Royal in a fight with the staff, Nicole Trouble in Paradise, and I forget one other thing. But anyway, like I said, they always got the tea on this family. Whew, that was a lot. But anyway, if you haven't done so, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and ring my bell so you get the notifications for when I post next. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.